Go go Power Rangers! Today we have this Voltron Megazord. Power Ranger Megazord. Look at it. It's a removable power sword. It's the Megazord, the original Megazord. It's a letter opener with removable power sword. It was on GameStop exclusive. It was when it first was out there, they was like wanting like almost $50 for it. It finally went down to clearance, and then more clearance, and more clearance, and more clearance, and eventually it got down to recent clearance. And I think it was sword ain't even sharp. Anyway, he holds this giant sword that's as big as him. Megazord. It's sculpted. You can, kind of see. Damn! I wonder mine's on clearance. These guns in the back, whatever this thing in the back's broke.
Oh.
I wonder it was on clearance. It's broke and damaged. That explains why it was on clearance. Nobody was buying a broke, damaged merchandise. Can't believe anybody would pay as much for it. Because now that I'm looking at it, it ain't that great. Looks better in the daggum package than it does out. One of those items that's like, what they do? I'm supposed to take stuff out of the package. Well, anyway. Why is the light so terrible in here? Anyway, you can see there's his head, there's the arms, the torso, there's the it's not even painted that great. Oh my gosh, I might have to repaint this damn thing. I think I could do a better job than they did. Oh my gosh. It's cheaply done. Jeez. And they wanted how much for it? And the best thing that comes with the whole thing is the letter opener, which is kind of cool, but they didn't sharpen it. It's not sharp on either side. I prefer it to be sharp where I could use it as a real, miniature knife or something. At least that would be kind of cool to have your own little, knife you pull out. You got a sheath and you pull it out, and it's the Power Rangers Megazord Power Sword, but it's also a knife. That's an easy fix though, because you can get this sharpened. You can sharpen it. So. It's all on the bottom here is a sticker. They didn't even bother to clean. They were testing the blue paint they were going to do right there. They didn't even bother to clean that up. That's not even painted on. That's just another sticker. The people were painting it didn't even bother to stay in detailed very good. This right here is not even paint, I don't think. See, look at that. That's not even paint. That's like some kind of sticker thing that they put over the paint, and it peels off so easy. You just saw me peel some of it off right then and there. That's cheaply done. They didn't even bother to try to mold the clay straight. That's cheaply ass done. Would they pay some people? Oh, here's the piece. Well, here's the piece. I can glue it. Looks like it's already been glued once because it broke. It's cheaply done. Like they fixed it at the factory by putting a thing on it. Some of the paint, this ain't even paint. This is just like stickers, and they peel off so easily. These are all stickers. It's not even painted. It's painted in some spaces, and then it's just cheap ass stickers. I would expect someone to, for the price they originally had on this thing, I would expect it to be better molded and all of it hand painted and no broken pieces. And they was wanting $20 for this thing on clearance, but we got it for I think $12 on clearance, $13. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. The best part is this knife, which ain't even sharp. Give me a sharp ass knife. I want it to be a knife.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to get this thing sharpened.
Okay.
And then I'm going to maybe repaint this whole damn thing.
Yeah, well, you got some
I need,
colors over there.
with like black paint and red paint and yellow paint.
You got black and red. It's white.
I need some metallic paint. You know, like,
Better than painting it.
yeah, like actual metallic looking colors that would make it like pop. You know, make it like pop.
Jump out at you.
Yeah. Because this gray is just bland. It needs to be like silver or something. And this blue is bland, and the yellow is bland, and the black is, it's okay, but it's, you know, it's black. It's bland.
You did with black.
You can get that metallic black that's,
Makes it shine like
that's shiner. Yeah. I want it to shine like a car. Like a brand new car. But I'm not that good at painting.
car look. We just don't like the new car smell.
Or the new car price.
Yeah, or the new car price.
But yeah. And they didn't even give me the... Now, they got it where you can stick the thing in either hand. That's kind of cool. That's cool. But they should have gave me the shield. And let it where you could put the shield in either hand and the sword in the other hand. Because there's a shield. The shield is the mammoth's. The mammoth's head is the shield. You would think that y'all could have made a little shield sculpt of the mammoth's head. Now I want someone to make me a shield sculpt of the mammoth's head to put with it. Kind of want a professional painter to repaint this thing good, but I can't afford that crap. If I did, I would have paid for it. If I had money, I'd probably pay for the professional painter to redo this shit. If I had money and I bought this thing and it looked like this kind of shit, I would have took it back to GameStop and been like, this is bullshit. Give me my damn money back. But since it's on clearance, I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, I ain't worried about it. And since I'm going to try to paint it myself, it probably won't be that great, but I'm going to try. I'm going to be like, yeah, it's okay. But anyway, that's my review of this thing. If y'all bought one, y'all probably got... See, look! The daggum artwork on the damn box looks better than the damn thing. Look, the one that the display model that they built looks better than the one you get. See on the thing, artwork.
Picture on the box.
Yeah, the picture looks better than the one you get. Fucking bullshit. Anyway, that's the Mighty Morphin. That's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord. Did they make a limited amount of these? No, they didn't even make a limited amount of these either. So, I mean, if they had made a limited amount of these, that would make it a little bit better, because even if it was junk, they only made a certain amount. Oh my gosh, they just did such a bad job on it. I mean, honestly, they did such a bad job on it that I think a 3D printer could have did a better job on it than they did. And probably made a bigger one if you had the 3D printer thing. And they expected how much money for it originally? Like almost 50 bucks? It's retarded. It's ridiculous. And they messed up on these, and the horns right here. They painted them black. The horns are not black. They're like silver. And so is that piece. It's not gray. And they didn't even do that good a job on the painting, because the painting on top of the other painting, if you scratch it enough, it'll peel. They didn't even follow it through the lines. I mean, they painted as good as I can paint. Damn. What they got? Little kids painting this shit? They didn't even... Look at this. This is faded yellow. This yellow shit is faded.
Yeah.
They didn't even bother to put a second coat over it. And then it's just stickers. These damn things are just stickers. They're not even painted. They didn't even sculpt it good either. It's like they made a cheap ass sculpt and didn't bother to like scrape it down. Oh my gosh. They didn't do a professional job. They did a cheap half-ass job. Made in China. No wonder. Fuckers. They did a cheap ass job made in China. A cheap rush job. Let's rush this. Let's make it. Let's go. They did a cheap China rush job to freaking make money. This is like one of those items you get that's got buyer's remorse. It's like you spend that much on it and it's a piece of junk. Then again, if you sharpen this knife thing right here, you probably couldn't get a decent letter opener for the price we paid anyway. So I say, I mean, honestly, if this knife was sharpened and it came with like a sheath or something to carry it with, like a carrying case sheath, I would have actually paid the amount of money I paid for this whole thing just for a sharp knife with a sheath and leather sheath holder that you can carry on your belt. This, if it didn't have this litter opener thing, this thing would be crap. Because this thing's pretty weighty, and it's the only thing that's making the thing. It's the only thing that's saving the thing is the litter opener itself. The statue is not even doing good. Y'all should have hired like Eagle Moss or somebody who makes actual statues to have made them, because they make high quality product with good statues. Let me show you a statue compared to that statue. Now here is a statue made by Gentle Giant Limited. Now it's of Neo from the Matrix, but check out all the details on this statue here. I mean, seriously, check it out. Look at all the details. It's each individual like number thing on the back here is painted. All this is like done good. I mean, even though you can't see unless you take off the glasses, which are like glued on there, even though you can't see unless you take off the glasses, Keanu Reeves' eyeballs are literally painted in. They could have not even dealt with that. It looks like Keanu Reeves. Come on. Yeah, it looks like Keanu Reeves, the guy who played the thing. It actually looks like from the movie. It has all these like parts and stuff. It's painted and it's detailed. So, yeah. Now let's take a gander at another statue. I've done a video of unboxing this before, somewhere on my channel. But anyway, the point is I'm going to show you that this DC Direct, and they make like Marvel ones too, but I think. Who makes this? It's a limited number one, but anyway, the people who make this. This is Supergirl.
Oh, Supergirl.
But anyway, okay, it doesn't really tell you who makes it, but anyway, the point is, check it out. I mean, it's made by DC Direct, but it doesn't tell me like a company that makes it. But anyway, this one was made by Gentle Giant. That's the name of the company that made that one. But check out the statue bust here. It's painted. It's all hand painted. Even the blonde wig's painted. It's a little dirty, but the cape's painted. Everything's like hand painted. There's not very... If there is any creases, the creases are intentional so that you can see the sculpt of the body and the sculpt of the cape and the dress and the shirt and all that. It's intentionally got creases. This one's creases are because the people didn't do a good job at actually putting the creases in the right spot. But yeah, that's what I was getting at. The statues. So I'm not discriminating. I'm going to even show you a Q figure. Q figures are plastic figures. Okay, they're plastic figures. But look, check this plastic figure out. This Q figure that's plastic. Plastic. Not clay. Plastic model. And this is Rocket Raccoon and Groot. Check out this Q figure that is plastic. It's kind of like a plastic statue. It's small and it's kind of, but look at all the details they put in this plastic figure. All the painted details. And that's what I'm getting at. If you're going to sell me something and have a price on it, make sure the said item is worth what you put on the prices. Comparing it to other statues, this one sucks. Even comparing it to other like It's made with clay. These are ceramic, but still, this should have been made with ceramic, like all the other statues. Or they could, or if they wanted to, they could have made a plastic model of this, and they could have got the same people who made the cube figures to have done it, and it would have been done a whole lot better. They could have got the same people who make statues, like Eagle Moss company makes some good stuff. Gentle Giant here, DC Direct, Marvel Direct. The people who make statues, they could have hired somebody that knows what the hell they're doing. Then they could have probably upped the price. But they wanted to make a bunch of cheap ones. They would have did better selling these things with a leather sheath sharpened as just knives for like $10. They would have did a better job just making these. Make them sharp and sell them. Get your own power. Get your own Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Power Sword Knife, or Dragon Dagger, or the Red Ranger's sword. Make little sword. They would have did better making those than this whole entire thing. I mean, like, they could have made dragon daggers of these. They could have made all the weapons out of these. They could have made letter openers and been selling them for like $10. They could have made the dragon dagger, the Red Ranger's sword, the Blue Ranger's things, the axe, Black Ranger's axe. Not sure how you'd make a letter or opener out of the Pink Ranger's bow, but I'm pretty sure you could do it. And I mean, you could either make it where you tried to open it with the bow, or you tried to open it with the arrow. It's doable. The Yellow Ranger's like things, whatever she has. But seriously, y'all could have made weapons for the Rangers and made them like letter openers, and where they weren't sharp, and it made $10 off of those. Easy. That would. But you chose to try to make this thing, which is a statue, with a letter opener, and then try to sell it. No wonder they're going down to clearance and nobody's buying them. Because probably other people did reviews on them before me, and their reviews are about as good as mine, saying they suck. Not all exclusive things are great. Anyway, remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming. Keep on collecting. May the power protect you. Have a more phenomenal good day. Jesus is God. Jesus is Lord. Jesus is King. Jesus is ruler of everything. And go Power Rangers. Have a great day, everybody. And of course, don't waste your money on this thing. I wasted mine. Unless you really want this sword. If you really want this sword, go ahead, buy it when it's on the clearance deal. Because this sword kind of makes up for it. But if you really want this statue to have been better, it's not. Unless you're going to take it to a professional painter, or you're a professional painter, or you want to, you paint like models, or you paint like your like miniatures or something, and you think you can do a better job, I say don't buy it. It's like the dope and nope people do. This is a nope. It's kind of dope, as in it's kind of cool, but it's a nope, as in it. I mean, it's cool the fact they made it. That's kind of cool. But then the fact that they did terrible work, craftsmanship, and product on it is what makes it uncool. Anyway, have a great day. Later.